process of really bringing such really little known stories to life. For us at Netflix, it really begins from the passion and vision of creators, and how they are looking at an idea. What is the purpose behind a story? What is it meant to do? And a beautiful, soft story like this can actually get completely lost in the din of so many stories that are louder and seemingly punch higher. But I think here is where I think I would really like to give credit to so many Netflix execs, and particularly Alok Devichand, who's the commissioning executive on The Elephant Whisperers, that he saw the beauty in what Kartiki and the team at Sikya were trying to do, what Kartiki's vision was in really following these mahouts, Baman and Belly, and what it really means, at this moment in time, in the history of the world, in the history of the planet. What are the stories that need to be told and that must come out? Why are they urgent to tell? Why are they beautiful to tell? And why will they touch the hearts of so many people across the world? So I think that is the journey of finding those stories and seeing what will create awareness, create an awakening, have a conversation. And I'm so happy that The Elephant Whisperers has actually started that conversation. It's brought it center stage, and the world has seen the beautiful work of Bowman and Belly and all the forest officials who run these camps.
So beautifully put. To me, it's a life-affirming story. And why I use the word life-affirming? I see we have the same color. You're far more graceful than I could ever be.
Thank you, Rishi. This is on. Thank you, everyone, for coming. And yes, the sun is shining. It's shining bright, surprising. But since you said that I'm articulate, I would like to tell everyone that I'm deeply honored to be part of this journey in coming and actually just being the spokesperson for all the lovely people who worked on this documentary. I just happen to have that honor. They have been deeply involved in this, and they are the real people who must get the credit for this entire journey. And so...
How does it feel to be part of history? The Oscar, that's the big one.
I think absolutely surreal, absolutely insane. I think first as an Indian, because over the years, being a part of the entertainment industry, you always look at this most sort of coveted award, the most prestigious global stage, and you always just see it on the screen, and you're seeing other stories and productions from all around the world. So I think it was just so amazingly surreal for all of us at Netflix India to actually see an Indian production, two women from India, a director, producers, Guneet and Achin, and really just a most beautiful story, Rishi, going from, such a beautiful part of India, an elephant camp, such, it's such an emotional story. It's so honest, it's so, spiritual in its nature, which is something we see in India from the very beginning, the bond between, humans and animals and how we nurture them. So many of our gods are like that, and so I just feel that that bond that is being celebrated here, that was the most beautiful part. So as an Indian, I was proud, and then doubly so as a Netflix exec, because I think that when your production goes to this kind of a stage, I think it's an entirely different honor, pride, moment of pride. And to just see our producers and directors stand there and receive that statuette that everyone looks at, I think it's truly special.
Lovely. We're going to chat some more, so let's sit down, and we're going to call a few of our friends over also. I look at what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve at Netflix India, and I have nothing but respect. And one of the reasons is this. When you're unearthing stories, I would imagine that in the documentary genre, romantics would be perhaps easier to greenlight, considering Kartiki Gonzalez also executive producer this, and producer Guneet Monga to join us on stage. Kartiki, the last week has been such a rush of blood to the head. Is it sinking in? The first Indian production and documentary to win an Oscar. Tell me about that.
It's absolutely surreal. The entire journey has just been one crazy journey from 2017 to right up to now. So 6 years of craziness, I think. But just happy that it is what it is.
They want you to pose for the camera, Kartiki. Both you ladies, all three of you looking so lovely. Guneet, yeah, I mean, sometimes what happens is it's like a wave, isn't it? I mean, if somebody asks you to describe what you felt at that very moment, must have been euphoric, stunned, whatever. But then how do you view it now, a week later, when you look back?
I think this is the real celebration coming back home. So I just feel we are reeling into celebrating with everybody at home. So yes, that moment was absolutely surreal and epic and proud and humbling and such an honor. But I think the reeling in is happening now. So the joy I really feel is the joy that I see in everyone's eyes. These eyes and these faces and smiles make us feel proud. So thank you for an awesome welcome and for celebrating us all the way.
We'd like to invite a man who played a very pivotal part in this journey. Please put your hands together for the producer of The Elephant Whisperers, co-founder of Sikya, Achin Jain.
Achin Jain.
Achin is
my partner.
Yeah. Achin has spearheaded some of the most challenging and unconventional films, so many acclaimed titles, such a diverse range. When I look at what Sikya has done in terms of the scale, the subject, the budgets, and the complexities that you've taken on. So many congratulations to you too. Yeah. Are you in love with elephants just a wee bit more, Achin?
Yes, I think a lot more after living through the story of Aman Belli and Raghu.
Thanks for watching. For more video updates, visit our channel Saffron's News Network. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share.